On this week's episode, we tell the truth about Project STEVE.
And you're going to have to watch the show to find out what that means, because I'm not going to ruin the suspense. It's worth
It's
watching.
a big announcement, though. And you'll be surprised when you hear it that all this time we've been duping you.
You have.
So good luck with that. And then I forget what else we talk about, but we talk about food, a lot of food.
Of course. Don't we always talk about food?
Yeah, I guess we do.
We talk about spaceships, landers that tip over, but still cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff. And we have more interaction on our chat box than we've had in a long time. It's awesome. Watch this.
And Scott doesn't know how to read simple purple and gold.
Give up on my way home, yeah.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. If it's still cold where you are, watch our show. You'll still be cold, but you'll have watched our show. I'm Steve, and you'll find out what that means in a little bit.
Yes, sure we will. I'm Scott, and this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, and hi.
And we're going to talk about hi what?
Not Yap's here.
Not
Yap's here.
Cool. And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today.
We are?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. But before we get to that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I don't know why I point down how. Yeah, I fixed it so it works down here now, too.
Oh, it's not working down there? You got
it? It is working down here now. I was just doing it when we first actually start the show. Well, that's now, isn't it?
The shoe show.
Whatever. Okay.
Well, go down to whatever.world and connect to other stuff.
Do that.
It's time to get serious.
No, it isn't.
I think we need to tell people the truth.
Damn it. I hate that.
Are you going to tell them or am I?
Well, we're absolutely never, ever going to get into politics if we start telling the truth.
Well, once they find out the truth, I may not be eligible for politics.
Oh, well, it's time for. Wait a minute. It's true. STEVE. Steve and Scott Thomas Enterprises are merging.
Very good. You're very close to what that means. Ooh. You know what Project Steve is? You invented this, so the thing is, you should know what this is.
I invented Project
Steve. So it is. Wait,
are you a robot?
I am a robot. Ooh. I finally telling people that I am a robot. Steve stands for Scott Thomas EV Entertainment.
Okay.
So it's about time we told people that I am a robot. And you just have to deal with people that I am a robot. And you've been listening to a show that has been hosted by a human being, Scott, and a robot, Steve.
Ooh.
Scott Thomas EV Entertainment.
It works for me. So is that your baby behind you in your picture?
No, that is one of the ones that they use at the Sphere. One of the other robots that were part of the what? Oh no.
Oh yes. I saw that too, and I didn't know how to respond to it.
You saw what?
I thought you were looking at this chat stream.
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't know if we've got stuck keys or a weird.
No moo, no hing ye wai. Soon on Hangon Ju Hu Yum.
It's a new language. Oh, it's because you're a robot.
I don't know what that is.
You're talking to in robot language.
That person's not a robot, so.
Yeah, exactly.
But yes, so you guys will just have to deal with the fact that we've been listening to a robot all this time. But,
and you fell for it.
But yes, so we fooled you all. But yes, the pictures behind us are things that are going on in the world today. That is one of the other robots that you can go talk to at the Sphere in Las Vegas. obviously it doesn't have the human skin on them, but
Right.
I'm a robot.
Cool beans.
So you need to start advertising that now.
I
That the
have
show
seen
is
you do the
hosted
robot
by-
dance too. It was
What's
sitting
that?
next to my ear and he's just typing by mistake. Sorry.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
I liked it. I really did.
Yeah.
I was just
So,
hoping you weren't having a stroke.
well, I thought maybe thought she was talking robot, and
Yeah.
as
the
a
robot thing. Yeah.
as an advanced robot, I don't understand what that is. So no, she wasn't having a stroke.
Well, thanks for typing anyway. It made this a lot more fun.
Yeah, it's a more interesting show. So yeah. So we'll start posting up that this show is hosted by one human and one robot.
Excellent. Excellent.
So start changing all that out there.
Okay. Well, my picture is something weird. It was 60 degrees in February, and that was at 1:00 in the afternoon. By 5:00 in the afternoon, it was now 30 degrees and snowing like crazy. We ended up getting 2 inches of snow in about 3 hours. And then, of course, to make things interesting, it froze because it dropped down to 17 degrees.
Well, it
Now-
says you're 49 right now.
Yeah,
And it's supposed to get down to 28 for the low on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's going to be 60.
Well, no,
again
28
tomorrow,
for the
50.
high. I'm sorry. 20 for the high, 16 for the low.
Yeah. Well, we're expecting something like close to 60 degrees again tomorrow.
Yeah. So today it said the high is 58, low is 30. Monday is going to be 61 with a low of 53. But then Tuesday is 65 with a low of 27.
Right.
And then Wednesday it's going to be 28 with a low of 16.
Right.
Oh,
This is the weirdest February in recorded history for Wisconsin.
weird.
It is. It's absolutely strange. I had to take this picture. It didn't stick on the roads, except in a couple of spots. My property has 50-year-old cedar trees on the south side of the road. Okay.
Really?
And the sun, which has not gotten high on its zenith yet, is still being blocked by those trees for the road.
Wow.
So right in front of my property, in the 3 spots where these trees are, the snow's stuck. Also in my driveway, where I've had a big bus parked for 4 weeks because we're working on it, the sun has not kept a portion, 30-foot long portion, 4 feet in, had 2 inches of snow on it. The rest of the driveway, the rest of the parking area, the roads, not a lick of anything but wet because it was too warm. It's weird. But
Serious.
this looks cool, doesn't it?
So you said high on its zenith.
I believe that is correct. As
No, I no, it's correct. I'm just,
as
I've
we are
never
going
heard-
from winter.
is that how you talk about things?
That's how I talk about things. So, because a lot of people, if they don't think about it, they just pay attention, because it's just been all their lives. But in the wintertime, the earth is tilted so that we're farther away from the sun, which was why it gets cold. And then as it goes back the other direction, the sun is higher up. So the roads are getting completely hit by sunshine. Right now, it's on an angle like this instead of up here. That's what I was trying to allude to. See that shows no things. Yeah.
The Earth
Earth.
does not change how it's tilted on its axis.
Axis.
You said the Earth. You said something there that I was like, wait, what? That's not right.
Zenith.
The axis of the Earth does not change. In its orbit around the sun, if you're on an angle, as you orbit around the sun will be hitting the Earth in different things because the Earth is tilted.
Yes, but the Earth tilts. It changes. The Earth goes like this. Well, Excuse me, it's round. Unless you're one of these guys, then it's doing this. Yeah, yeah. Now Steve's exercising his fingers. Go ahead, read it.
The
Go ahead.
Earth's axis is currently tilted at 23.4 degrees, or about halfway between its extremes. And this angle is very slowly decreasing in that cycle that spans about 41,000 years.
Ooh, cool.
At its maximum tilt at about 10,000 years, and will go and reach its minimum tilt about 10,000 years from now. So is the tilt of the Earth always the same? Wait, what?
You're confusing
Is
everybody.
the tilt of the Earth always the same? As the Earth orbits the sun, its tilt axis is always pointed in the same direction. So I don't agree with what you said that the Earth's axis changes. So throughout the year, different parts of the Earth get the sun's direct rays. Sometimes at the North Pole, tilting towards the sun around June, and sometimes at the South Pole, tilting towards the sun around December. But
that's what I just said. It tilts.
no, not what you said, but it is what you said. It doesn't tilt.
Yeah.
It's because of it. It's because of the orbit. I don't have
the obituary.
It's because of the orbit. When it's over here, and then when it comes around here, it's not because of it doesn't change the tilt. The tilt stays the same. It's because of where it is in the orbit.
We don't know anything. Steve had to look it up.
Well, no, I knew it was wrong. I just wanted to say it correctly.
Thought it was the zenith, though. Hey, do you know how long it's been since I've been in school?
Apparently,
I can't remember what I had for lunch, let alone that.
Apparently too long.
Too long.
Here is a picture.
Oh no, we're gonna get busted for porn again.
See, the axis stays the same. The tilt stays the same. It's just where it is: spring, summer, autumn. See where the sun's hitting it. See, the sun's hitting here, down here, and over here the sun's hitting there, up here. Remember, the Earth is spinning.
Ooh,
like this.
Now that's something I always was curious about. Why are sunrise and sunset not exactly 12 hours apart on the equinox? See?
Well, because. Well, you done?
Yes, all done. Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
I asked Alexa that.
You asked a question and
she couldn't
and
answer me.
She's a lot of things she can't answer.
I know.
She's not as advanced of a robot as I am.
That is correct. So, which is really kind of interesting because, again, I just watched iRobot.
You just watched what?
iRobot with Will Smith.
Yeah, poor Will Smith. He slapped another comedian and his life went to hell.
Yeah.
Oh, so speaking of things that went to hell,
ooh,
on February 22nd, did you hear that that AT&T had an outage, like a huge outage?
I did.
Do you have AT&T? I don't remember who you have.
I have AT&T and I had absolutely no problems. My brother, however, who was here that day and his phone was down.
Really?
And you know what's even worse?
How does that happen?
That's what I'm curious about. But you know what's even worse?
What's worse?
My neighbor has AT&T and he had no cell service for almost a full day. He mentioned that he had to spend time with his family and said, they seem like nice people.
Seemed like. So did you see the official message they put out though?
No, I did not.
That was the funnier part. Here's what it's come to. We apologize and recognize the frustration this outage has caused. and we know cause, and know we let many of our customers down. To help
Yes.
make it right, we're applying a credit for potential impact on accounts to reassure the customers, commit to reliability, connect them anytime, anywhere. Make it right. But on the 22nd, they put out, it wasn't a terrorist attack.
Yes.
It wasn't a terrorist attack,
No, that was what everybody was saying already in the conspiracy lines right away.
right? It wasn't a terrorist attack. 100 million U.S. families were affected. 2.5 million businesses. Wow. But it wasn't a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
It was an engineer not doing some kind of upgrade properly.
Well, I wonder how much he's going to get on unemployment.
Who, John Stanky?
Is that the engineer?
No, that's the CEO.
No, he won't have anything to worry about, but that engineer's probably toast.
Well, you think they will put up a scapegoat?
Sure.
And you think we'll ever hear about it?
No.
Our initial review of the cause of Thursday's outage indicates it was due to the application and execution of an incorrect process while working to expand our network.
Okay. AT&T. I play a game called Lineage 2. Every week they do an update to the game. The game goes down for anywhere from 2 hours to 6 hours, depending on how big the update is. Many times when the game comes back up, somebody screwed something up. So then they have an emergency shutdown, they fix it, and when it comes back up, they give us free stuff. So AT&T, pay attention to Lineage 2. We want free stuff.
Well, that's what they said they're going to do. Give people free stuff.
Yeah, well, stuff in the game doesn't cost them anything to give us.
Or a credit on the service.
Yeah, but think about it. What did you say? 100 million people? If they gave only $1 a piece to everybody, that's $100 million. That's a shitload of money.
Yeah. So, did you see what else happened this week?
Are you talking about tonight?
What was tonight?
Isn't it the eclipse tonight?
Is it eclipse? Why did that asterisk get put there? I don't know who put that there.
I put that there because I had to go down when you got to that line. I
You
had
had
to
to do
remind
what?
myself that I wrote something. I already got rid of it. I forgot to move the asterisk, though. Sorry.
Oh, so
That was a note for me only. I
All right,
told
so-
a funny.
So I'm not sure what we're doing here.
We're talking about the Odysseus lander.
Well, no, you jumped us into the eclipse, and I thought the eclipse was in April. That's a solar eclipse. What about lunar eclipse?
Lunar. Full moon. By the way, it's a snow moon.
Monday, March 25th.
Really? They were talking about it like crazy today in game about they were going to go out and watch the
A penumbral lunar eclipse will take place on Monday, March 25th, 2024. It'll be visible to the naked eye as 95.57% of the moon will be immersed in the Earth's penumbral shadow. That's what it says.
All right. So if we get a horse, we could go out at the right time and become shadow riders.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Movie reference. It's okay. Tom Selleck movie.
I don't get it.
Yep. So, anywho's, what do we got next? Oh, yeah, the lander. I am so looking forward to seeing the pictures from the lander. Why did
It's intuitive machines, which means it's AI.
Right?
No humans on it. Right?
Yes.
So there was it was supposed to land. I'm trying to think of how many hours before it actually did. I think it was supposed to land like 3 or 4 hours before but there were a few delays, so I did not watch it live. However, hey, did you ever find out what caused the problem the other day? Oh yeah, you said that one video I showed. So I'm gonna show another video.
Oh,
We
yay.
give credit. We shouldn't need a problem. But this was it. This is Intuitive Machines Control Center.
Correct.
I like their table in the center.
I did too. I thought they was pretty sharp.
The Earth. It would have been cooler if that little light in the center would have been the lander moving across the moon. If they could have changed
that, would have been awesome. They could have had one of those like magnet things underneath it, computer guided, so it can move without them.
Right, but then the problem is, then they're all facing the wrong way. They're all facing to the outside. You see that?
Right.
And how do you like their little signs? Flight dynamics and stuff. Their little plexiglass that's light up
Sure.
over the guy's computer, so you know, oops, who's doing what?
Who's who? That way, when there's a problem, they say it's your fault.
Yeah. So they were talking, and they were trying to figure out did it land, and then when it landed, they go, okay, we've got a signal from the lander, and then okay, so this is the funnier part. When they got the signal, they go to this, they cut to this scene.
Yay, everybody's happy.
The people with the light up shirts,
Sure.
with the necklaces. I'm not exactly sure. Okay, you know what's with the glowing Mardi Gras beads, but okay,
Right, yeah.
But yeah, all these people are piled in this room to watch the same thing we watched on the internet. I thought that was funny. So it was amusing, but yeah, there's no footage of anything.
Right, there's no camera.
Right, because it doesn't have a camera.
There's no drone watching the landing. That would have been cool. They should have launched a drone first to record the landing. That would have been ideal.
Or have a camera on the outside of the ship.
Right. Well,
an arm that goes out or something.
Yep. So
but yeah, everything else is renderings.
Exactly.
They've got.
And the thing that I got the biggest kick out of is, that the AI was tired from that long flight, because the first thing it did when it got down on the ground is it laid down for a nap.
That was the Chinese one. Did ours lay down too? Down too? So the Japanese one laid down and ours did too? Update. Yeah, that's what they said. New update.
Yep. From what I understand, just before it was landing, it was still also moving perpendicular, and one of the legs caught a rock and it tipped over as it hit the ground.
Yeah, see computerized. It's got the Earth in the background.
Right.
And there's there's the telemetry, all computerized. We didn't see any of this.
But apparently there's going to be a.
Here it is. See, look, flying. Yep. See, they got that picture.
There's supposed to be a satellite that's coming around tomorrow, I think it is, that will be able to take pictures of it.
Pick it up.
I don't think
you can have that there, but if you look here, new update. See the new update picture? Again, computerized.
So they got the picture already?
No, but it's all computerized stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All guessing based on.
Got it.
So the winds are knocking all these things over. They're making them too tall. Well, that's good before they send the humans. There it is. See?
Yep. From what I understand, there's no wind on the moon, which is why the flag that they planted is held up permanently.
See, look. Oops.
Yep.
But the Japanese one we were talking about, that's what happened with theirs.
Well, the Japanese one, when it landed, it hit so hard it broke the leg.
Right, but I'm just saying they're all landing on their side. So what they need to do is they need to go to the robot competition. BattleBots. You're gonna have the self-writing mechanism.
Right.
So it can write itself.
So, anywho's.
But it is the Greek and Roman god Odysseus. Right? That's the name of that project.
Okay.
So did you have a joke on this or something?
Not on that one, no. And I am responding to a quick text, which only take me a moment.
No, it's not a message on our show. It's a text.
Yes. but
gotta
that
run out
person
tonight?
wants to come and see the show. So I just sent them the information so we can log in.
They want to come and see the show.
Well, yeah. Ask me what what name.
Oh, nice.
Yes, wants to know how to find it. So I just sent it to him.
Oh, good. But once again, everybody, you have to remember that my name is Steve, STEVE, Scott Thomas EV Entertainment. I'm a robot, and you are watching a show hosted by a robot.
A robot.
This is the first. Web show hosted by a robot. So, I think that's pretty exciting.
The first web show that has come out that it hosted by a robot.
That's telling everybody that I'm a robot.
Yeah. See, there might
Therefore,
be
the
others
Steve.
that haven't come out yet, but I have a feeling that we're still the first.
Well, hopefully this gets us on some TV shows.
Certainly. I actually,
I'd like to interview the first robot.
Yep. I actually had a, what's the word I'm looking for? A light bulb above my head when I woke up this morning.
And what was the light bulb?
Well, the light bulb was what we need to do is something crazy. And since you're in Las Vegas, that's the best place to do something crazy. But you got to make sure you don't get arrested. 2, you don't get fired from your regular job. And 3, whatever it is, doesn't blow back on me. No, you're not going to do that? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know either. It's just that came into my head. That would be an ideal situation.
What? How would that be an ideal situation?
Well, because you'd be infamous and people would think I'm the smart one.
Well, you are. You invented me.
I
I'm a
invented
robot.
you. Yes.
This is it.
And I use the abnormal brain.
This is it. I am a robot. So we're going to do something very risque here.
Ooh.
As you know, the new Twitch policy, you cannot use nudity or implied nudity.
That is correct.
But the Major League Baseball didn't get banned yet from Twitch.
Yeah.
But did you see the new uniforms?
The see-through pants? Yes, I have.
Yeah. So I don't know whether you know this or not, but Majestic has been the uniform supplier for Major League Baseball
For long.
Oh my God, for
like
like
3 decades,
forever.
right?
for like ever. I don't even know how long.
Yeah, I think it's like
but I know back when I lived in Chicago over 20 years ago, when I was just a circuit board.
By the way, say hi, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Say it, Steve. Say it.
Good job. And then you woke up. No, I'm not waking up. I'm a robot.
No, she's referring to what I said about.
Oh.
I just told you to say hi, Jeannie. That's all you had to say. You could have done it in the middle of your.
Hi, Jeannie. I did. Yes. So they went over to Nike, and the Dodgers put out the new uniform.
Right.
The guys with pictures on them, and everybody's like, "How come the pants are see through?"
I know, it is so funny.
How come the pants are see through?
Now, just to let you know,
Look, you even see the label of the shirt right there. How come the pants are see through?
My baseball pants, which are not new, are semi. They're not quite as see through, but you can still see your underwear, so that's see through.
Yeah. So look at like here's
There's nothing new. It's just that now it's like more pronounced. It's like holy shit, that's really pronounced.
Yeah. So it's a new material that Nike's using too.
Yep.
That they developed for us. But there's Mariners. Oh, look,
okay. This is the way I look at it. You do realize that one of the hottest fashion statements for women is nude dresses, right? This is just the guys getting in on this.
Nude dresses.
Look at all the damn red carpet shit. Half the women are wearing what's considered a nude dress. The right parts are covered.
Sheer?
That's what it really is. They're sheer, but it's like wowzers. I mean, it's the whole freaking dress, not just sections of it. Just type in nude dresses in your search.
No, it's sheer. The word is sheer.
Trust me, this is what they talk about.
I am
all
not
the time.
searching nude and putting it on.
Your
it's sheer.
Yeah.
See? Sheer,
Yeah.
not share, not Sonny and Cher, sheer,
No.
sheer dresses, sheer, see?
You
Sheer
are
dress.
so goofy.
No designer. So let's see, sheer dresses, bodysuit, red carpet. See, sheer, ugly, sheer.
The
That
naked
Dakota
dress. Oh, I'm
Johnson.
sorry. They don't call it the nude. They call it the naked dress trend.
Where do you see that? Well, I'm not doing that either. Look.
Yeah. It's called the
Sheer.
naked dress trend. And
Sheer. It's been for a while.
things, all these events are these
Best
women are
sheer
wearing.
dresses celebrity wore on red carpet. Sheer. Just 65 somebody wearing sheer dresses.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I would wear one of those if somebody paid me enough.
I would pay not to see it.
I was waiting for it to go there, Steve. You took a little long on that.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to say it politely.
Yeah. See, that would be ideal, as I'd have somebody pay me, 10, 20 grand or whatever to wear this on like a red carpet thing, and then have a whole bunch of people throw money at me to cover myself up. Then I can make some really good money.
So, because
I
am a robot and I like to stay on time, it's
I
halfway
understand
through our
that,
show, and it is time for my maker, Scott Thomas, to give us our genuine positivity message, which is not there.
I see that.
So,
where did it go?
So hopefully,
did I put it in the wrong spot?
Nope. So hopefully he will be able to make one up really quickly.
That is freaking weird, because I had one
in your brain, but you didn't put it down.
Oh my goodness. Steve, what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I never saw it.
See, I finally got you to commit. You don't do anything.
I'm a robot. Would you like me to use my positronic brain and just create one?
Can you do one in Deutsch?
Yeah, I could do one right now.
Go ahead, Steve, because I don't remember what I came up with. It was good too. Blast it all.
Well, I figure let's do one about the Earth's axis.
Ooh, axis?
And if you keep your face always towards the sunshine, all the shadows and darkness will fall behind you.
Ooh, I thought you were going to say something about you'll have a sunburn on your nose.
That's not positive, genuine positive. Why would you?
Well, it could be positive because some people like people with red noses.
Come on, man. That was a good one.
It was a good one, especially since you came up with it in less than 30 seconds.
Well, I just tried to think of the subjects we had.
Yep.
And make it positive.
You did it.
If you always face the sun, the shadows and darkness will be behind you.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would kindly chat to Steve saying what a great job he did on that, I greatly appreciate it because he is my creation.
Because I need it. I've heard other sayings like that before.
Yeah.
But the access in the sun reminded me of him. And I'm sure I paraphrased somebody. Okay. But that's what AI does, right?
Pretty much.
AI copies all the other stuff that's out there and creates something. So that's what I did. Because I'm a robot. I'm a robot hosting this talk show.
And you're a good robot, Steve.
I'm a really good robot. Look at this. This is a great robot. Think I'm not robotic. I'm not like Max Headroom. This is good.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't diss Max Headroom. We were like him when we first started doing this show.
I know but now that we perfected it, we have to tell everybody about Project STEVE.
Exactly.
You got to like the fact that worked out.
I love it. I don't just like it. I love it.
The only way it would have been better if it was STEEV. But
exactly.
But it works out this way too.
Exactly. All right. So what do we got next? Oh, because I clicked that, everything moved over.
Oh, so
more.
we had talked about this before, and I do not remember if you liked it or not. Do you remember the Choco Taco,
Yes.
the ice cream? You know,
Yep.
it went away, right?
Correct. We did talk about this.
Got discontinued.
Yes.
After 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
it was discontinued. And they have recipes out there how to make them and all that stuff.
Yes.
But Taco Bell's Live Más event in Las Vegas, the fast food restaurant announced that the Portland-based ice cream company, Salt and Straw, is bringing back the Choco Taco.
Okay.
So now here's the problem. Salt and Straw, I know where it is here, but I've never been to it. It's an ice cream shop.
Okay.
Not sure why it's called Salt and Straw.
I have no clue either. It did not sound appetizing to me.
Right. But Salt and Straw's version of a Choco Taco will be available this summer in all of their scoop shops. They have California, Washington, Florida, Nevada. Okay.
Okay.
But you can order them online nationwide.
Okay. That's weird because shipping ice cream doesn't sound like a very cost effective or brilliant idea of any kind.
Well, how much are they going to have to charge you? Right.
Yeah.
Put it in a box with dry ice and you can do it.
Well, sure.
And it's going to ship from the West Coast, obviously, considering all their stores are in California, Washington, and Nevada. Well, the Florida stores will go. So I wonder where the store in Florida is. I know where the one here is, but yeah, I can't wait till I might go have to get one and try it.
Okay. You know,
But
it's
yeah,
really kind of funny that
salt
you
and-
said that because I had a Choco Taco in my deep freeze when I cleaned it out last
Did you really?
fall. Yeah, and I threw it away because I realized when I looked on the date on it, it was 8 years old.
Oh, you should have brought it on the show. We could have dissected it at least.
Yeah. Oh, it's like,
Oh,
wow, I
man.
can't believe I still have one.
Yeah, so Salt and Straw. I wonder if I can find Salt and Straw ice cream in their locations. They don't have a lot of stores.
Oh, well, while you're looking for that, real quick, how many big name brand sushi companies are in Vegas?
I don't know what that means, big name brand. I
R-
didn't know there was such a thing as.
Yeah, I'm saying it wrong, but you know how we talk about the top 15 restaurants, but we turned out they're all regional if you weren't there, right? Same
Yeah, but a
concept.
sushi restaurant? I don't know of any national sushi chain. Well, so this one here is at 6815 Tom Rodriguez Suite 120 in Las Vegas. Kind of weird that it's there. Where I don't know where this is exactly.
I don't
Oh
either.
well. Unfortunately, the maps are being weird. It's showing me. I'm trying to click on the map part. And it keeps clicking to the pictures to see the outside. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's up by the IKEA and by the new Durango Casino. That's why. Okay, that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so I could go there, I guess. But wait, where are the other ones at? No. Salt and Straw.
No.
Salt and Straw. Come on. Salt and Straw. Nationwide delivery still already, Salt and Straw.
Okay.
Instant pickup and delivery. Nationwide Explorer. Where's locations?
Yeah, I noticed sometimes I'm looking for stuff like that. You get locations and
Jobs,
then put in a
California,
zip code.
California privacy, terms of service, nationwide delivery, gift shops. Gift shops? Oh well, the hell with it. Salt and Straw. You blew it. You could have had a robot pub in your place, but search.
Yeah. Well, the reason I was asking about the sushi thing is
So yeah, so let's see. So NA national. Go ahead.
the people I played the Lineage 2 game with, we had our siege today, and they were talking about there's this seafood chain or a sushi chain that is what they consider top notch, but the one in Las Vegas does not meet what they consider their standards. And they said it's weird because they're probably expanding too fast, blah, 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 blah. There's all different reasons. So I was just going to have you go and check it out. I didn't
Good.
think, I didn't think.
Well, there's a
that's the
lot of
name.
sushi raw. There are a ton. And when I say a ton, there might be 2,000 sushi restaurants in Las Vegas.
Wow. That would
So,
be insane. Las
I
Vegas
mean, there-
isn't big enough for 2,000 restaurants.
Nobu. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, how many restaurants are in each casino?
Well, yeah, I suppose
They figure there's at least 20 restaurants in every casino. That's only 100 locations for a restaurant. That's not a lot.
Yeah, you got a point there.
So talk to me. What is this place? You don't remember the name of it?
I don't. So what I will do, and I won't forget either, I will talk to them
There's
tonight.
Fuhu and Resorts World. There's Sushi Roka, which is Nobu. Nobu is more of a steak, but they do sushi also. And there's Kusanori and Yukimura Sushi and Sake Bar. There's Kasayuzi. There's Unagi, Umaya, Gen Korean Barbecue, Ra Sushi Bar. Ra as in Ra, not as in Raw.
Right.
And also
Rah,
Korean.
bah.
Andori.
Okay.
like
Like I
this
said,
one.
I will find out and we'll talk about it next week.
This one could be Italian. Fugetsu. Fugetsu. Okan. No, oh my God, I can't pronounce the rest of it. The Kona Grill, Jing Restaurant, Jade at JW Marriott, Omosaki Kira, You or Me. You or Me. I get it. YUORMI Sushi at Durango.
Sure.
I don't know how Pier 215 is a sushi name, but okay. I mean,
Well, they have peers.
it's a fish place. It's a
yeah.
fish place, but yeah, it's a sushi steak and that. Naked Fish, Sushi and Grill.
Well, first of all, trying to eat fish with clothes on would get stuck in your teeth a lot.
Ow.
See?
But yeah, so no, I do not know the name of the but the Choco Taco. Coming back, you can order nationwide, people from Salt and Straw this summer.
Cool beans. I'll have to buy me some.
Did you like those? I couldn't remember. I know you had them in your refrigerator. But
Yeah.
apparently you didn't like them that much if you had one in your freezer for 8 years.
Well, it obviously, when we opened the box and put them in the tray, one of them got knocked off and it slid between stuff. So it was buried under things.
Now, do you have a chest freezer or
Yes.
So the problem with chest freezers is stuff does that. It goes to the bottom.
Yep, it does.
And every month you should rotate your freezer.
Yeah. Yeah. Trust me, I know this, but I keep forgetting to do it. I mean,
So
I just cooked a turkey that was 4 years old because I found out that frozen turkeys theoretically never go bad, ever.
you do Choco Tacos.
Yeah.
We would have found out on the air, but no. All right. So do you know what an illegal brick is?
Like a brick of drugs.
No. Lego uses the term illegal
Oh,
bricks.
so they're not
and-
true Legos, they're illegal.
Yeah, they're illegal bricks, or it's illegal ways to connect the bricks. Even though you're using Lego bricks, there's certain ways, that people connect stuff, and they call it illegal, right?
Sure.
I found this brick, and it kind of ties into the Choco Taco.
Okay.
It's brick number 53119, or as I like to call it, 9009. Now, why do you think I call it brick 9009? What does 9009 look like if you made a word? You gotta be a little creative.
Well, upside down, it's boob.
Right. But if you reverse it in a mirror,
Poop.
bingo. There you go.
There, we get a poop twist.
Yeah.
By the way, Steve, say hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob. Sign in AI and your ordinary sucks sushi.
No,
suck.
it's supposed to say signal. The signal in your driveway sucks. And then sushi
Oh.
sucks.
He ate chocolate tacos.
but he ate
Choco
chocolate tacos. Yeah.
Should have given him the choco taco. He would have tried it.
There you go.
But yeah.
Actually, I think Jay ate it.
See, you could have had it on the show, dude. You don't
Yeah.
waste it. But yeah, so it's called the poop. It looks like it's supposed to be an ice cream top, and apparently they have lots of colors that are available. But it says view all colors. 7,715 colors.
Wow.
Why? I mean, these are colors maybe people want, but I just like the poop one.
Well, of course you would.
Could you imagine you could make like a little village and have a porta potty in there and have a few of those in the toilet?
Ooh, yeah.
It would be funny. So they should have numbered it instead of the 53119. They should have
Right.
named it the
9,000.
6
Right.
9. Yeah, I should have made. Yeah,
All right. I see.
I see. Says the blind man as he picked up the hammer and saw.
Yeah. All right.
So you ready to get some space drugs?
I was kind of hoping not to get space herpes.
Space drugs are going to be available.
They are?
Do you remember talking about this? We talked about this company that had sent this laboratory into outer space.
Yes.
Varda Space. Because the way that the drug manufacturing in this thing, the crystals are formed for the drug.
Yep.
In outer space is better.
Of course. No gravity to make it collapse while it's being built.
Spent all this time getting approval to build the spaceship, put it in outer space, figured out everything else and everything. The FAA cleared it and everything to take off. But nobody said from the FAA or anything like that, like, oh, you want to bring this back down to Earth and land it on Earth? You're going to need a permit for that too.
Right.
So I want to know how nobody said anything about this. So they were going to bring it back down, and the FAA goes, "No, you're not."
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, what do you mean? No, we're not. And they go, "No, you don't have a permit to bring it back to Earth." So fortunately, the lab was made to be up there for at least a year, but they did get granted license. So,
which of course cost more money.
Right, but they could have charged them that in the beginning.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So the Federal Aviation Administration issued a re-entry license to Varda Space Manufacturing Capsule, allowing the first batch of space drugs to return back to Earth. It was originally meant to return to Earth in September of 2023, but was denied re-entry. That's so stupid.
Yep.
How can you possibly...
Our tax dollars at work.
Well, not them, but yeah. It just... It's just funny.
I don't disagree with you, Steve. So, let's see. Now, I wonder... Ooh. I see my name in the next subject. Why is my name in the next subject?
Why is your name in the next subject? What is the next subject?
It says Walmart bought Visio.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently it means something to me, and I don't know why.
Okay, so do you know what Visio
is? Am I getting royalties?
You know what Visio is?
Well, I've got a computer monitor that says Visio on it.
Right. But what does Walmart mean to you?
What I call it all the time?
Yeah.
The evil empire.
Right. So if they bought Visio.
Now my Visio monitor, it's going to spy on me?
Probably. Probably because you know why they bought Visio? They want Walmart to grow. Walmart Connect, which is their Walmart Connect, Walmart Plus, right? Their Walmart TV. So what does Amazon have over Walmart Plus?
A lot of things, in my opinion, but
okay, what?
Well, I'm going to say they have a faster, more reliable shipping department.
You think so? You think that driving to Walmart and picking up the product is slower than ordering it and getting it in 2 to 3 days?
I have had to order things through Walmart because it wasn't available on Amazon. And Amazon would have it here the next day. Walmart, it had to go to their store first, then get delivered from the store to me.
Okay.
Didn't get shipped directly from.
Well, you could have went to the store and picked it up.
No in-store pickup, delivery only.
No, that's just weird.
It's when you buy stuff on their website.
How long ago was this?
2 weeks tops.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
okay. Well, they're getting better.
Yeah,
they're
you
getting
have to
better.
read it.
And how? Okay, so all right, so they both have home delivery,
Okay.
whether the speed is there or not. So that's not what. So what features does Amazon have that Walmart Plus does not have?
I don't actually know what Walmart Plus entails. I have
Do
it.
you know what Amazon has? What features does Amazon have?
Well, they have a great website, but Walmart's, I guess, is probably not too.
They have a website. And we're not talking about quality. Get away from the quality. Okay, let me ask the questions this way. Does Amazon have a website?
Yes.
Does Walmart Plus have a website?
Yes.
Okay. Can you order products on Amazon.com?
Yes.
Can you order products on WalmartPlus.com?
Yes.
Does Amazon have stores? Does
Yes.
Walmart have stores?
Yes.
Okay. Does Amazon have Amazon Prime TV?
Yes.
Does Walmart have Walmart Plus TV?
Oh, so this is where this whole thing went. They probably did not, and I did not know that.
Okay. So they acquiring Visio to get Visio SmartCast operating system. What will Visio SmartCast operating system give them?
Obviously, they will have on-demand movies and shows and stuff.
There you go.
I see, said the blind man. See where that blind man just keeps showing up on our show this time.
New ways to include innovative television and in-home entertainment and media experiences. How can you not figure that out?
Well, I didn't open it, and I don't know much about Walmart stuff.
Because you hate it so much.
I don't hate it. I dislike some of the shit that they did, especially when Sam died. Sam was a good guy.
Hate it. So, DJing. Have you been DJing lately?
The last one was the daddy-daughter dance.
Do you know the Daz Band song "Let It Whip"?
No, I thought it was called Whip It, but that might be a different.
No, that's
band.
Devo.
Yeah, that's right.
Let it whip, whip it all right. Let it whip. I can't sing it and I can't play it. That's so stupid that we can't do it. So you don't know the Daz Band song "Let It Whip"?
Oh, it's not coming through, is it?
Nope,
I gotta push.
You get that shut off.
I got it. Hang on.
Shut off so we get the echo. No, that's not. No,
I was doing the Gilligan Island thing.
no, the Daz Band song.
Apparently, it was inspired by the Gilliganian theme song. I'd never heard of the Daz Band song. I do know the Gilligan's Island theme song.
Can you hear that in the background?
No. Is it supposed to be doing all the time?
Did you hear that at all in the background? Because
Not really. It's all choppy.
Da 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 da.
Okay.
Whip it, baby, whip it all night. Look it up and play it for yourself quickly.
I will do that.
Look it up. Right. Let It Whip, Daz Band, DAZZ Band, and play it. Everybody at home do the same thing. Go there and go.
Song by the Troublemaker.
Wow. Bob didn't like the Walmart Plus experience either with his battery. You guys have a lot of problems with Walmart up there. I don't have those problems here.
Ooh, Daz Band's greatest hits.
Yeah, just play the song. I can't believe that Walmart did that. They wouldn't give him his money back. But if you bought it on a credit card, just dispute it with the credit card company and say,
No, that's not what he
the right
said.
battery.
They told him to keep the battery and they still refunded him his money.
Oh, and refunded the money. Oh, that was a good thing. Oh, I thought they didn't refund it. Yeah. So now you got a battery that you don't need. They probably can't take it back for some kind of regulation or something. But that's cool. So you hear the song? I can't believe you don't know this song. Let it whip. Whip it, baby. Whip it on. I saw an interview with the guy from the Daz Band, and he goes, it was inspired by the Gilligan's Island theme song. And if you kind of sing the Gilligan's Island theme song over Let It Whip, it kind of does sound like that. Then whip it on.
Okay.
So since you didn't know this, I can't believe you didn't know this song. Did you know this song now? You heard it?
Not really. I mean, I vaguely recall it, but it was never. When I DJ'd, 95% of the time it was trying to get people to dance. And technically it's an R&B group. Not the kind of stuff you normally play at a wedding, which is what I did most of the time.
Yeah, it was an older song, but it was popular at dances when I was DJing. So that's weird that you didn't do it. Okay. Well, then it's only important to robots that robots only recognize that this is.
Yeah.
Robots.
Well,
I'm a robot.
Yep. Good thing they have robots around. And
hey, do you remember Bob's poop cake?
I do remember Bob's poop cake.
Did it taste like poop?
It did not taste like poop. Not even close. It was really, really sweet.
Yeah, they have these donuts here at Pink Box Donuts. And they're like the poop emoji.
Yep.
I don't like them. They don't taste good. I mean, they don't taste like poop, but they don't taste good.
What bakery?
Pink Box Donuts.
Okay. So not familiar with that one either.
That's a big chain.
It's a big chain.
Donuts.
Big chain.
Let's see if I can. Let's see if they have the picture of it on their website. They have the cartoon. It's so popular as part of their stuff. I'm just gonna go to the webpage now.
Why not, Steve?
It's view locations. See that there? You see that? That's why the Pink Box Donuts.
There you go. View locations. Yep.
I don't want to view the locations. I want to view the. See, there he is.
Aha.
One. But yeah, that's kind of what the donut looks like. See, look, they love their poop donut. There you go.
Yep.
Come on. There you go. Reindeer poop donuts. So, unfortunately for me, I don't like the taste.
Yeah. You know, one of the things that is really okay, everybody has different tastes, and we've discussed this in the past. If everybody liked the same things, we'd have one very
well, it doesn't
guy,
taste like
tired.
a donut. It doesn't taste like a cake. I'm not
right.
I
have had gourmet cupcakes that people rave about. I take a bite out of them and I spit them out. I have had homemade cupcakes that blow those cupcakes away, you know. But then again, I've had gourmet cupcakes that were absolutely freaking awesome. So it all depends on the recipe. And if you like it, have you ever had a wedding cake that had frosting on it that reminded you of Cool Whip instead of buttercream?
Yeah.
Okay. It's very popular with women, especially in the summertime. And I can't stand it. That is just an absolute waste of cake to put that shit on it. It needs to be buttercream.
Waste of cake. Hey, Mr. Patriarch, you might want to, relax the sediment there. Women are not a waste of cake.
I didn't say women were. I said that frosting makes it a waste of cake.
Oh.
It has to be buttercream. Fondant is okay if you're making a statement, but the problem with fondant, it is
I don't like
so
the way fondant
heavy,
tastes.
so like wowzer sweet.
Too thick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a good edible cake.
No, it's
buttercream
made for looks.
with cooked buttercream.
Yes.
Not
that
whipped.
works too.
Cooked buttercream is better than whipped buttercream.
So Yep, I'll tell you right now, I'm kind of a donut snob, as you know, and kind of a sweet snob. Again, I'm still having a hell of a time finding somebody who has time in the middle of the day once a month to do the show. But one of the things I really want to do is make sweets again, because I think I only did one cake the whole time I was doing the show, and I did it for what, 3 years?
I don't know. How long have I been doing this? Who knows? Who cares?
5 years?
5 years. I've been a robot for 5 years and we didn't tell anybody. We finally
No.
told them now. So let's see if Scott pays attention to the notes here. And let's see if he pays attention.
Okay.
Okay, it's time for the word of the week.
Okay.
And the word of the week is hot cake. I love
Steve,
hot cakes.
Steve,
Have you
Steve, no,
seen?
Steve? No,
Have
Steve.
you seen? Did you see this?
It's
Did
not.
you see this?
It's not hot cake.
Wait. Did you see this? These are awesome hotcakes. Have you seen this?
No.
Yeah, look. Are these cool? You make hotcakes like that? Look at that. Fluffy Japanese. They're called pancakes too. But look at that. Is that cool? No, not cool. So, these are fluffy, whipped, and super thick.
No, Steve.
So,
Steve.
What?
It's hot taki. Hot take. Hot take. Hot taki. Look it up. Look it up quick. Hurry up.
God.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. She looks like one of those rap guys.
Can you not get your line right?
No, Steve, it's hot take, not hot cake.
Hot take.
Cake.
It's a hot take.
Cake.
A hot take.
What kind of take is it, Steve?
Take.
It's a hot take.
Hot take. Hot taki. What
Hot taki.
the F is that?
It's Japanese of hot take. Whoa.
Okay, look, everybody. There it is. I love hot cakes.
Hot cakes.
These ones that are whipped, fluffy, super. Once I say super thick, that's when he's supposed to interrupt me, not before then. When I say the last line, that's when I'm the ones in blue. He's the ones in yellow. He's blue. No, Steve, it's hot take, not hot taki. Not how. Maybe we should make you a robot too, and then we can be two robots hosting a show.
Ooh.
Instead of just me.
Okay, but wait a minute. Since I'm older, I'd be the lesser advanced. That's bad.
But you got it wrong. How did you ruined this? Do you know what a hot take is?
No.
Why not?
The last thing I would think about a hot take would be when you steal something because it's hot. See, that was part of the problem. If you had warned me in advance what that meant, I might have gone over with it.
The definition's right there. Click on it.
Oh, look, there's a definition here. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me for a moment while I check the definition. A hot take is a piece of writing or speech, especially on the internet, giving someone personal opinions about a topic. Usually strong opinions that have not been carefully thought about and that many people are likely to disagree with. That sounds like our entire political system.
Scott does right here. I want to read this again. Opinions that have not been clearly thought about.
Ooh, look at that.
This is Scott all day long. But this is another one of those. I'm hearing this word being used all over the place.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me give you my hot take on that. Oh, it's my hot take on this. Oh, it's my hot take on it. Like the people are using like crazy all over.
Oh, I know what the problem is. I don't deal with people that talk like that. Now it makes more sense.
We were just at a daddy-daughter dance. I'm sure all these kids knew what a hot take meant.
That's a good possibility.
And why is Bob saying you're big and fluffy?
Scott is big, fluffy, etc.
First he says you're poop.
It says if Scott can't make its poop, Scott is big, fluffy. Are you having a stroke, Bob?
I love the fact that, he's checking out your poop and calling you big and fluffy.
Well, not only that, he wants to have big fun.
Yeah. But that is our word of the week. It's hot take.
Hot
Which
take.
Scott, I don't understand. Are you having a stroke? I mean,
No.
this was written out really well. I love hot
No,
take.
not
Did you
really.
see the ones that are whipped, fluffy, and super thick? No, Steve, it's hot tape.
Yeah.
Not hot talkie, not
Hot taki.
not funny.
Go back to that picture. I bet you it's called hot taki. Fluffy Japanese pancakes recipe.
Thank you for watching.
If you feel our show is not a bad life decision, poor Steve.
Too late. But please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Go down to whathappened.world. Follow me as the robot. I am a robot. I am not a human being. I'm a robot. And a robot's been hosting the show all this time.
Isn't that weird?
So I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and please have a good one.
Crazy. And don't you step amaze me.